Alright, the time is right, let's get going. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Good evening. This time we're streaming at a more regular time, we'll just say, because I started the stream super late last night just to finish off Spyro 2 and play some Sonic Sage games. I didn't start at my usual time just because I wasn't feeling in the mood for it, but I did eventually stream last night at like a very, very, very late hour. But yeah, if you missed that, the VODs for those will go up soon on YouTube. But for now, let's do some more Mario All-Stars. We've got to finish up Lost Levels today, so I think we've got like 4 worlds left, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I think a lot of the levels in the last 4 worlds are kind of garbage. They're kind of annoying. So yeah, let's get into it and let's see if we can finish this today. I'll be doing Super Mario Bros. 3 on Tuesday night, I think, so that's more or less what I've got planned for that. Yeah, here we go, A1. So we did get to see World 9, that was cool at least. I thought you had to, like, you know, not get a game over, but turns out that's not the case. It was that you had to not use the warp zones to get World 9. Right, so here we go then. Time for some more oh yeah. In Scottish Salt. Yep. I'm not sure if there's a mushroom up there, I just wanted to check. Already off to a flying start. Flying like that Koopa Trooper right there. Oh, hi D, welcome to the stream. There we go, just want to knock them out so I can see what's up there. Yoink! There we go. Okay, turns out there was a mushroom up there. My suspicions were correct. So how's everyone doing tonight? Been up to much? Been playing anything? Been doing anything cool? Nice. Not nice. Okay then. Guess I'll just ignore that. That's not something I want to bother trying to retrieve because that wasn't going to work out. But hey, I got a one up there anyway, so it worked out. Everything worked out. Oh shit. Hammer bro, please. Yeah. Why are these ones going so gung-ho on me? They're like running toward me. Normally they stand around and throw hammers, but no, those ones just went fucking... They made a beeline straight for me there. You tried RPG Maker on Switch. Did you actually buy the game, or did you download the player? Oh, okay, well that's pointless. Can't fucking get in there. I haven't bought RPG Maker, I downloaded the player that lets you play other people's creations. I'm gonna... Shit, I ran a little bit too quick there. I'm gonna wait a few weeks or so, maybe like up to a month or something before I check out the player, because I'm waiting to see... Obviously I need to wait some time for like people to start making their own creations on it, and if I wait like a month or so, there'll be like a whole like catalogue, like cache of like people's like creations. And then maybe I'll do a stream or two where I check out other people's creations and see if there's any good ones. Probably not. It'll mostly just be... I think most of them will just be like shit posts, and then like there'll be one game that'll be like actually really fucking good. But most of it will probably be garbage because it'll probably take more than a month to make like a decent game out of that engine. But it'll be fun to check out. But yeah, that will be a future stream or so. Oh! Lucky. Oh yeah! Wow, they're being generous with the power-ups on A-1. I didn't realise you could kill 2 piranha plants at once with a fireball. Right, there we go. A-1 complete. One stage down, 15 to go. Took me a bit longer than I expected to get through that, but we got through it eventually. The one I'm dreading the most, I think, is C-3, because that's the one that's like a repeat of the... It's like a recycled version of the stage with, like, the green springs and the winds. Like, I fucking hate that level. Ah! I love how my momentum just fucking abruptly ended there when I hit that brick. I love the physics in this game. Is there a mushroom up there? There's a 1-up mushroom, right? I was wondering why that spring was there. It's like that thing in the 8-2 on Mario 1. Probably a super mushroom down there, but I'm not going to bother going for it. I'm just going to go without. Probably not worth the hassle. Right, okay then. Onward and upwards, or onward and downward in this case, because we're underground. Get it? Haha, I'm funny. Again, at least if I lose all my lives, I can start from A-2 again. Like, getting a game over doesn't make you go all the way back to the first stage of the world, so that's a good... that's a plus. Like, I took so long to finish the Famicom... I think I mentioned this already, but I took so long to finish the Famicom NES version of Lost Levels. Just because you didn't have that luxury. Like, if you got a game over, you go back to the fucking first stage of that world. But no, at least in the All-Stars version, they cut you some slack a little bit. Like, they throw you a bone in that regards. God, these fucking hammer bros, like, these ones just, like, fucking chase you down. Maybe I should get that mushroom, at least then, if I get hit, I can just run past it. The 1-ups in hindsight are kinda pointless now that I think about it. Like, because if you get a game over, you start on this level anyway, so... I mean, I guess if you get the checkpoint, it means you get more chances from the checkpoint, so I guess it's got that purpose at least. Right, so where is this mushroom? There has to be one here somewhere, right? Okay, it's 5 from the left. Yeah. 5 from the right, sorry. Whatever. It begins. The build-up of Salt starts. You tried a few creations. Sorry, let me read that because I didn't see that message. I tried a few creations. 1 was good, 3 were garbage. It's the free version. The free version is just so you can play other people's creations. There's not... Like, that doesn't really affect what you play. Like, the full version is the one that comes with the creation tools to make your own RPGs, but the free version lets you play other people's creations regardless. Alright, it's this side. There we go. But yeah, I loved, like, tinkering with, like, RPG Maker on PC when I was a bit younger, but I don't know if I would get much mileage out of, like, RPG Maker on Switch, like the full creation tools and stuff. It's cool that it's on that system. I'm sure a lot of people get a lot of use out of it, being on, like, a console that can be, like, played portably. You know what? Fuck those hammer bros, I'm going over that. I'm gonna try not to cheese too much, but, you know, I'm not having any of that with those hammer bros today. Now, I'm pretty sure the RPG Maker MV player on Switch just lets you play people's creations from the Switch version. Because the Switch version has a number of limitations in place because, you know, like, console standards and stuff. What I mean by that is, on the PC version you can make custom, like, portrait graphics, like you can make your own, like, artwork if you know how to, like, do pixel art. But you can't do that shit on the console versions because they don't want people, like, you know, drawing dicks and shit. Especially on, like, a Nintendo console, like, there's, like, limitations in place for that reason. Okay, that was a short level. That was quick. I thought it was, like, about halfway there and already the flagpole was upon me. But yeah, no, I'm 99% sure the Switch player is just for, like, the creations on the Switch version of the game. Maybe other console versions because they all have to follow the same, like, procedure of, like, standards and not, you know what I'm trying to say. But at the very least, you can play, like, the stuff that people have made on the other, on the Switch. But yeah, I'm gonna wait about a month, maybe, like 3 or 4 weeks or so. Like, I want to give it a little bit of time for people to, like, make shit. Like, even if it's, like, a really quick RPG, like a 5-10 minute RPG, there is a good chance I might find something pretty high quality in there that would be worth checking out. And then, of course, any of the shitpost ones would have, like, inherent, like, entertainment value. Pretty much, like, half of the games I've been streaming on Sage so far, like that fucking My Little Pony Sonic crossover that I checked out last night. That was fucking weird, wasn't it? Welcome to Ponyville, oh yeah! He didn't say, oh yeah, I'm just embellishing, but Sonic literally says, welcome to Ponyville, and that just made me crack up. If you know what the name of the good one is, please send me a DM of that on Discord, so that I can make a note of that. In fact, if anybody has RPG Maker Player on Switch, and you find any good ones, or, like, bad ones that are recommendable just for, like, checking out, please let me know via DM or whatever, and I will compile a list of, like, ones to check out. I'm assuming you can search by name, right? Like, you can search somebody's, like, RPG by its title. Shit! Not enough momentum there. Jumped a little bit too late. Oh well. So I think this is a modified version of 1-4. Like, most of these stages are just modified versions of earlier levels from, like, the first 8 worlds. And I think, like, D-3 and D-4 are unique. I don't exactly remember. I know at least one of those levels are, like, a brand new, like, fully designed from the ground up level, but the earlier ones are just, like, mostly repeats, but with, like, some changes here and there. There we go. Might be for the best that I don't keep that mushroom so I can make this jump here without bashing Luigi's head off the fucking ceiling. Waiting for these fireballs to stop pestering me. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh geez, we've got bullet bills in this castle now. That's a new addition. Fuck you. Ooh. Okay, so now all the Bowsers are gonna have, like, Hammer Bros on their heads.
Oh yeah.
Am I dropping frames right now? Because I'm noticing OBS is displaying red a lot. I might have to restart the stream if that's the case. Like, this is happening right now. Yeah, I think I might need to quickly restart the stream. It's, like, hovering on red a lot. Right, okay, stream's gonna go off for a second. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, stream should be back now. Sorry about that. Yeah, Penguin Lady, you said, is it just me or is it glitchy and slow? That's my internet being a piece of shit. Like, when I say I'm dropping frames, what I mean is my internet is, like, kind of fumbling on itself and not, like, processing all the frames as I'm, like, trying to livestream. So if it starts to, like, look like a slideshow, that's the reason. In fact, I'm losing even more frames right now, what the fuck? Not as many as I was a couple minutes ago, but it's, like, still kind of dropping a little bit here and there. I might need to restart the router if that keeps up. Sometimes just turning off and on the stream is enough to fix it, but sometimes I gotta, like, fix it, like, the old-fashioned way. And by the old-fashioned way, I mean, like, fucking kicking the router till it works. Not literally, of course, but you know what I mean. Just, like, restart it and all that fun stuff. I'll do at least a couple more levels and see how my connection goes. Nope. Okay then. I am noticing... Wait a minute. Yeah, my noise gate has been opening up a lot more lately. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me being paranoid, but I am noticing like it's picking up on my button clicks, which is weird because my controller... Usually I rest my controller on my keyboard tray, but it's right under the keyboard tray, so it's a bit further away from the microphone, but it's still... You still can't hear anything besides me in the game. Are you sure about that? Okay, so here's something I never noticed about this game until... See, I started watching an old, like, VOD of, like, Joel from Vinesauce playing this game. And he pointed this out, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's right, this game does do that, doesn't it? Like, this version. So he pointed out that if you hit the bricks in this game, in the All-Stars version of, like, Mario 1 or Lost Levels, you kind of go through the brick and not, like, bounce back down. And I never knew, like, I obviously you can see that shit, but when I played this game, I never realised that until he pointed it out. And now I can't unsee it. Like, they changed the physics for this version of the game for some reason on All-Stars. Crap. Alright, let's try that again. Pap! Oh, shit. I'm gonna try something real quick, hang on a second. Sorry, this is gonna bug me if I don't test this, so give me 1 second. Advanced audio properties. Microphone, monitor. Yeah, let's monitor that. Right, I can hear my voice. Right, okay, yeah, it's definitely picking up my button presses. I guess it's a little bit sensitive to that. I may have to adjust that later on, but I'll worry about that another time. Like, I can hear faint button presses when I'm, like, monitoring my microphone, but whatever. Professional streamer, 2020. I don't know, I'm very particular about my audio setup. I like it to sound, like, just right. And for the most part, it's fine. It's, like, fine the way it is. But I hate that my controller's buttons are, like, clicky enough to actually be picked up over the noise gate. Because I'm always self-conscious and I'm worried that it's, like, picking up other external audio sources, like me just, like, breathing into the microphone or shit like that, you know? Because I don't want the stream to be like... Like, I want it to sound nice, you know? Ooh, almost got hit there by the buzzy. Boink! Aye! I was gonna try to land on the very ledge of that pipe, should have landed on the grounds. Again, I love that steel drum sample they use for the music. Especially that part there where they like roll the steel drums for that like one part where it's like blah 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 blah. Time to bounce on that platform. Is there a mushroom up here? Yes, there is. Nice. I love how fucking high Luigi can jump in this game, it's great. There we go. Right, so I'll probably get through these 4 worlds relatively quickly. I'm still worried about World C because of that one stage, because I feel like I'm gonna die on that one like 20 times. But who knows, maybe I'll beat it first try, probably not. I mean, I beat 7-3 first try, like I was very surprised that actually happened, but this is like a harder version of 7-3, so I'm fully expecting to bungle it when I get there. But yeah, we don't have to worry about C-3 for a while. Oh. Fucking bloops. If I get killed by a blooper, would you and you take a clip of that, would you consider that a blooper reel? Nope. Got fucking fireballs underwater now? Okay then, that makes sense. Sometimes it feels like the developers are just throwing what the fuck ever they want underwater. It's like we get a fire bar and then we get like a flying Koopa Troopa underwater. But there we go. So I don't remember what B-3 or like B4 is. Oh, this one's just a tree stage. That's always the worst, like, thing when you don't have, like, full speed momentum when you leave a jump. And you're kind of worried that you're not going to make the next jump because of that. Thankfully, Luigi's jump height often offsets that mistake. Often, but not always, but most of the time it's fine. There we go. Could have just jumped to that platform without using the spring. Jump! Just fucking styling on this, there we go. I took a hit there, but I was just like jumping from tree to tree. I think for that part you're supposed to use the bullet bills, like if you're Mario, but if you're Luigi you can just jump over that. Good. So like I said at the very start of the stream tonight, I'll be doing Mario 3 this Tuesday, and it'll probably be an earlier stream than usual because, well, on Tuesday, nothing's happening on Tuesday actually, it's just that I'm going to be playing it cooperatively with a friend, PainterPup, who I think is in the chat right now, I'm not sure. And they want to be able to play it a little bit earlier because they can't like stay up past midnight, so I'm like, yeah, sure, we can do that. So Mario 3 on Tuesday, hopefully we can play through the entire game in one sitting. Even if it's just like the one game that night, we can probably do that and get that out of the way just in time for 3D All-Stars. Which I still hope my pre-order didn't get fucking cancelled, because I've been checking my pre-order status for my physical copy like every single day this past week, because I'm worried that like one day, like a couple days before it comes out, they're just gonna like fucking cancel it and I'll be like, shit. So yeah, fingers crossed that's not the case, because I really want that physical copy. Not for collector's editions, like not for collector's purposes, like I'm gonna like keep it sealed for like 50 quintillion billion years and then like sell it at a profit. I'm not doing that shit. I just want like my games physical, and I want this physical as well because it's like something a bit more special. I mean, it's also artificially special because Nintendo's like limiting the quantities, but you know, it's just something I would like in cartridge form if I can help it. If it ends up getting cancelled physically, I don't know if I'm going to go out of my way to look for a physical copy, because at this point it might be next to impossible to get one. Unless I pay out the fucking nose just to get it from a scalper. So yeah, fingers crossed that my physical pre-order does not get cancelled. Right, so we're halfway through the letter worlds now. Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that. Right, here we go, C-1. Let's do this. Sorry, I've been pressing that oh yeah button for every single time I beat Bowser, and I forgot to do it there for a second. I just remembered. Oh, hey there, Green. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you dick. That was like 5 from the right, wasn't it? Or was that 4? Yeah. Yep, good old Nintendo trying to pull the old Disney Vault thing. I hate that. See, I love Nintendo, like they're like my favourite video game developer and company just because they make some absolutely amazing, like, high quality shit. But goddammit, Nintendo, stop artificially, like, limiting your supplies just to get people riled up and buy your shit more. Like, I hate that stuff. That's like fucking toy company shit. Which is funny because Nintendo used to be a toy company, but you know what I mean. Like, they did it with the Amiibos when the Amiibos were brand new. They did it with the NES Mini. They did it with the SNES Mini. I don't think they did it with the Wii. I think the Wii was just, like, selling that much just because, like, the casual audience latched onto it, but it's very well documented that Nintendo is well known for doing this shit, and I just wish they would, like, stop and just not do that. Like, it's gonna sell well regardless, Nintendo. Please stop doing what you're doing when it comes to that sort of bullshit. You want to see some... Oh, never mind. Unless that Koopa comes back to me. Nah, it's gone. Oh, shit. Could have potentially cleared that gap there without using the Koopa Troopa, but I kind of slammed the brakes on there. A little bit too late. There we go. See, the whole thing of, like, Nintendo, like, artificially, like, limiting the physical copies wouldn't bother me so much, except that they're also, like, going to be pulling the digital version after March. And I know exactly why they're doing that. It's so that people... Like, say, for example, you're, like, somebody who wants to get the game physically, much like myself, but then you try for, like, upwards of 6 months to try get a hold of a physical copy without giving in to the scalpers, but you just can't fucking find it anywhere. So, on the final hour of, like, the time that it's up, you've got to make a decision. Do I give in to the scalpers and get a physical? Or do I go and buy the game digitally and just give up and just, like, get it that way? Like, they're doing it so that you... Like, most people will just, like, go for the digital version because it's cheaper. That's why the digital version's being pulled, because at least then Nintendo will get more money because people will just like cave in and just buy it digitally because they're like, fuck it, it's not worth the effort. I'd still be annoyed at Nintendo for like limiting the physical edition, but that just like is just the cherry on top of the shit cake when they do that sort of stuff. Like, come on, Nintendo, you're better than that. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm still looking forward to 3D All-Stars. I hope my copy didn't get cancelled. I'll be sure to let you guys know if it did get cancelled. Or if it didn't. Jump, 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 slide, slide! There we go. There we go. That's a tricky jump. Tricky dicky. I think this is the end of the level. Yep, that's the end. Excellent. That was a tricky one, that. C-3 is coming up very shortly, so get ready for some salt. Speaking of Disney, if we can, like, change gears to, like, Disney for a second. You know how Disney keeps, like, releasing like live-action remakes of like old classic animated Disney movies. And recently Mulan came out. Apparently that didn't do well. I think that made like 6 million. And I think the budget was like 200 million, so that's like a big oof for that. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to address was I went onto Wikipedia last night and I looked up the list of all the live-action remakes that Disney has in store for the next few years. They've got like about almost a dozen of them in the pipeline, and it's like, Jesus Christ, Disney, can you slam the brakes on this, please? Nobody wants your live-action remakes. We're sick of them. You got lucky once with Alice in Wonderland, and then again with Maleficent. Just stop. Nobody liked Aladdin. Nobody liked The Lion King. Nobody liked Mulan. Just stop. But yeah, the next one I think is coming out next year called Cruella. Cruella. You know, Cruella de Vil. Which I'm not sure if I'd count that one as a remake so much as it's just like a movie from Cruella de Vil's perspective, kind of like Maleficent, but it's the same idea where it's like, oh, we're making a movie based off of this old movie with like live action shit. Damn you, Wikipedia, load you unwieldy behemoth. I know that quote. That's The Simpsons. Sideshow Bob. Right, so here's the level that I've been dreading this entire time. Gonna have to take that slow because my momentum wasn't maxed. They also throw a fucking Lakitu in this level as well, which I forgot about. That was the other reason why this one sucks. Ooh, it's difficult to judge that. When you can't see where you are! Okay, I'm gonna have to wait now. Fuck you! And now I can't get my mushroom. That was not worth doing that. Ah! I wanted to land to the left of that. I didn't want to actually bounce there. It begins. Let me pull up the list real quick. Hang on. I've got the list. I sent it to somebody via DM, so I'm just going to check that DM real quick to find it. The list of all the live-action remakes they've got up. I'm going to list them all one by one. And you guys tell me if this is too much coming from Disney. Why am I dropping so many goddamn frames? Come on. 1 second. I might have to restart my router, but let me just ignore that for a second. Not like the game's moving right now. I'm going to list all these movies, right? So, Everything after the first one that I'm going to list off don't have any release dates yet. It's just the first one that's got a solid release date. So May 28th, 2021, we've got Cruella, which is like a live-action version of the 101 Dalmatians, but with Cruella de Vil's like perspective. After that, I don't know if any of these will be in like chronological order, but these are all the ones that Nintendo. These are the ones that Disney have got in development right now. So we have The Little Mermaid. We've got Peter Pan and Wendy. We've got an untitled Jungle Book sequel. I forgot there was like a Jungle Book live-action remake that came out a few years ago. But yeah, there's a sequel to that. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Pinocchio. Untitled Aladdin sequel, so that's happening. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Rose Red, which I didn't know what Rose Red was, but that's basically Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Weird name. And then we've got Bambi. And then finally, Hercules. You think that's a bit excessive, Disney? You think that's enough? Do you think that's too much? Shit. Wanted to bop his head in. Ah. I might need to restart the router. I am dropping so many frames right now. It's not even funny. Right, okay, I'm going to restart the stream real quick. I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. I need to, like, turn the router off and back on. So I will be with you momentarily. Okay, stream is back now. Hopefully it stays steady from now on. This level, at least there's no glitch that makes the spring disappear in this version. Yeah, that was specifically for the Famicom version of the game that did that. Oh. Sorry, forgot about that. Again. Professional streamer. I know I keep saying professional streamer, it's become an in-joke at this point. Where I'm so bad at streaming, I point out how much of a... Like, I sarcastically point out how much of a professional streamer I am. Like, that's the joke. That's the joke! Yeah! You fucking piece of shit. Go away. Ugh. Ah! You can now see why I dread this level. I think I can skip that first spring. I can. Oh. That is not good. They thought it was fun doing the Disney Vault thing. They're probably thinking this fiasco will work as well. Yeah, Disney is just like not only doubling down on it, they're like quadrupling or like more down on it. But they're tripling and quadrupling and beyond. Do you know what's sad? Like, I looked at the list of upcoming like Disney and Pixar movies, and of all the movies that are coming out in the next few years, Pixar is actually making like more animated movies than Disney at this point. Like, isn't that kind of sad? Because when you think Disney, you think very high quality, like, animated movies, but now they're no longer about that. I mean, they're still going to make a few animated movies here and there, but it's like, at this point, when Pixar makes more animated movies than you, then you've kind of, like, lost... Yeah, you've kind of lost what made you so great to begin with, in a sense. Nope, I was hoping I could, like, destroy Lakitu there by aligning that block up to him. That was probably a foolhardy... Oh, no, I just made that. Thank God for Luigi's extra jumping height. Right, we're almost in the end. This is the final part, I think. I don't think this level has a checkpoint to it. Not that it matters, I got a game over. Maybe it has a checkpoint, I don't remember. Whoa. Did you see how fucking high I bounced up there? Like, I bounced, like, I couldn't even see myself leaving the screen, that's how fast I went. Right, so now I can skip this part with Luigi's extra height of jump. Nope, not that time. Right, let me read what you said there. Disney, let's see. Disney weren't fond of making videos of their movies, thinking that profits will be damaged for the fact that videos can be rewatched. If they intended their business would solely be for the cinema, thus the idea of the Disney Vault was made, and I like to call it the Disney Jail. Yeah, that's true. I mean, a lot of companies, I guess, were like that back in the day. They were like, oh, video sales are cool, but you can watch it over and over again, which depreciates the value of, like, having a video version of the movie. Like, in their eyes, that's a bad thing in the long run. Again, this air sound effect is like Star Fox. Like a Star Fox R-Wing sound effect. Do a charge! Fucking wind. I'll be glad to get to the end of this level. Why did I do that? My brain told me to keep going there, not stop. After I'm done streaming tonight, I'm going to have to run some tests on my noise gate. Because I thought I had the settings just the way I liked them, but apparently it's not as, like... It's, like, because the button clicking can still be heard on the noise gate. Like, that keeps opening up because of that. At least now I can grab this without being interrupted. I mean, at least I didn't die there, but that's still annoying that I lost that. Whoops, that was a dumbass mistake. I love it when my brain tells me to keep going only to realise that's not a good choice. Essentially, it's pretty much sell a bunch of their works on videos with a timed window. Once the timed window has passed, they wait for a few years and then they know the quality of the video cassette degrades as it's used. So it'll give people a reason to buy the movie within their next time window before putting it back into the Disney jail. Yeah, that's exactly it. God, I feel old now that we're talking about, like, video cassettes. Like, that was, like, my time. Now it's all about DVDs and Blu-rays. Ah, cock blocked. Right, let's hope I can get through this part with my next 5 lives, because I've been stuck here for a while. Again, I've been dreading this specific level for a very good reason. But at least that green spring, like, disappearing isn't going to happen. Because that only happens on the Famicom version due to sprite limitations. I've never seen it happen in All-Stars. Be that as it may, this level still... So why did I... See, this is what happens when I start talking. Like, I don't think. Like, I don't think of the right things that I should be doing. Oi! I was gonna try using that red platform now that time, but that was badly positioned. Again, you can't see where Luigi is, so you have to, like, visualize where he is roughly as you, like, guide him with the D-pads. But visualizing only gets you so far. I tend to, like, you don't see it obviously because you can't see my inputs, but I tend to tap the D-pad a lot. Like, I gently, like, tap left or right to, like, kind of, like, get Luigi into the right position. As opposed to just holding it in one direction, because if I do that, I overshoot it or undershoot it. Nah, I'm just going to do it this way. This way is a little bit more manageable, I think. Oh, nice. I thought he was going to hit me there on the way up, but no, I thankfully was able to hit him on that 1 pixel. Got lucky there. I'm not going to go for that next part, I'm just going to take it easy here. Right, we're in the home stretch now. This time I've got a mushroom, so I've got like an extra hit for the fire bars. Ugh, this wind though. This fucking winds. Ah! It could be argued that's probably the easiest part of the whole level, and I still fucked it up. Yeah, that works as well. Right, easy does it. At least we got back here again quickly. Yeah, this level has no checkpoint, so if you die, you go all the way back. Doesn't matter if you've got a life to spare. The game just says fuck you and puts you back to the start. You know what the most trollish part about that level is? They fucking stopped the wind right there to throw you off. Thank God I finally beat that. Right, so that's the worst part of the game behind me now, and I've just got 5 more stages to finish. Oh yeah, incoming very shortly, I think. Much deserved, well earned, oh yeah, I might add. So this part's a little bit tricky. Like this first part, you go down there to avoid it, but this next part, there's no corner to hide in. You have to go in and out very quickly. So don't expect me to get through this. Yeah, you have to be really fast there. It is possible, but barely. Here's hoping I don't die, so I don't have to like do that part without a mushroom. Ooh. You fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for a second and get him away from that fire bar. I don't like this setup. Oh! I approached too soon. But hey, I've saved the game now, so we can always start from C-4. Is there a mushroom in this stage? Hang on, is there one hiding there perhaps? Yeah. Good physics. Oh god, there actually is one here. Cool. I didn't realise that. And to think I could have grabbed that and, like, you know, potentially killed Bowser with it. Like, I could have grabbed the fire flower since I already had a mushroom coming into this stage. Oh wait, never mind, I would have gotten hit anyway. Never mind. Right, well, I'll probably die at this one part with the fireballs then. Again, it is possible to get past this part, it's just really difficult. There we go! Ah! Jumped too soon there because the fireball was approaching. Firebar. Right, that's fine. I'll get it this time. I think I got this. So the PlayStation 5 is finally going to get its like pricing and release date and shit on Wednesday, I think. I don't know if I'll live stream the reveal, to be honest. I'm not looking to get a next generation console this year. I think both companies took way too long. Like, they were waiting for each other to announce their prices and release dating information first. But of course they, in my opinion, they took entirely too long just because they were playing chicken with each other. Like, they were more, like, they were more preoccupied in, like, playing chicken that they didn't give people enough time to, like, budget and figure out, okay, I can maybe save up for this and get the money by then. So yeah, fuck the next gen consoles this year. I'm not getting one. This one part. Nope. That's even harder to do when you're big, Luigi. I love a well-placed fireball, fire breath, Bowser breath, bad breath Bowser. Oh, I forgot to pick up the mushroom, whoops. That's gonna have to be something I have to, like, internally remind myself to do every time. Oh. It doesn't matter. I mean, I could always just do that. That helps. Can I drop back down, please? Game? I'd like to drop back down now, please. Oh shit, really? Fuck. I didn't realise that was gonna happen. It's rewind time! Yo! I can't do that fucking Will Smith parody voice. Yo! It's rewind time! That first yo probably sounded horrendous. Like, again, I'm not a voice actor. And I can't do any good voices. Except for maybe Dr. Light from Mega Man 8, like that's my claim to fame. What little 5 minutes of fame I have. Right, okay then, so... let us just continue and hopefully I can get through this part unscathed. Yo! It's rewind time! But anyway, I'm gonna stop that now. I promise I will stop shitposting with my voice. There we go. Again, that part is easier to do with small Luigi because you don't have to, like, duck in the middle of that. Right, here we go. Come at me, browser. About Bowser. Browser? Shit. My strategy is usually to run under him, but that fire bar is not making it easy. A little bit too soon there. Nope. Not quite yet. Gonna have to wait for him to come back again. It's fine, I've got 100 seconds, I can do this. Yo! It's lava time!
Oh yeah.
Yo! It's Luigi time! Right, 4 levels left. We're almost done. Starting off with Hammer Bros right from the outset. Offset. Uh-oh. I think I done fucked. Yep. Already off to a flying start here. Let's try that again. But hey, at least I'm done with World C now. Yeah. Okay then. Bam! Ugh. I'm gonna die a lot to these fuckers, aren't I? Oh. Don't ask me how that even worked. I have no idea. Oh, Jesus. Did you see me styling on that, Paratrooper? Fire. Don't want to jump right into a fucking, like, bullet bill. Oh, jeez. I mean, I'll take it. I just wouldn't expect not to be a Kaizo 1-up. So did anyone hear about this Netflix movie that people are getting up in arms about right now? That came out very recently? Truthfully, I'm not even sure if I feel like talking about it because like a lot of people are talking about it right now, and it's kind of a trashy movie. It's called Cuties, and I don't plan to watch it because I've seen clips of it online, like some other YouTubers showing like clips of it, and it's kind of gross. If you don't know what Cuties is, it's I don't even know how to like put it in words without it sounding, you know, too vulgar, but it's like a movie about very, very young kids getting into like twerking and dancing sexually. Like, they get into, like, a dancing group and then, like, start dancing provocatively and shit. And apparently the director who made that movie has, like, a criminal record for being, you know, a certain kind of person. I don't even want to say the word because it's gross, but, you know. I mean, these are facts. They're out there. You can look for it. It's real, but... I just wonder what the mindset of Netflix is. Like, why did they greenlit this shit and why did they put it on their service? I've seen people, like, cancelling their Netflix subscriptions over this. I'm gonna keep my subscription because I still use Netflix for other stuff. But make no mistake, just because I'm keeping my subscription doesn't mean I support Netflix's decision with that movie. But yeah, stay far away from it. Just, it's not worth watching from what I've been hearing. Several YouTubers that I'm subscribed to ended up watching it just because they had to see what it was all about. Right, so here's a little bonus area. Again, not that it matters too much because extra lives don't matter in this game. That'll be the last bonus area we see tonight. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of subscription services, but I say that as somebody who has a Netflix and a Disney Plus subscription. But I feel like it's got to the point where, like, the subscription service market has become oversaturated to the point that it's ridiculous. Like, ABC has a subscription service, NBC has a subscription service. It's like, I don't need to pay for all this shit, please. Shit. I didn't realise a piranha plant was in that one. I guess piranha plants are in every single pipe. I love how that missed every single Koopa Troopa there. One pixel. So I just remembered there's a game coming out next month that I pre-ordered back in June, I think. Prinny 1 and 2. Which are like platformers that were on the PSP but got re-released for the Switch, or are going to be re-released. So I've never played any of the... I forgot what the name of the series is. Disgaea? I've never played any of the Disgaea games, except for the first one, briefly. I don't think I like the Disgaea series because it's like very... Like, it's hard to explain why I don't like it. It's not that it's a bad game, it's a good game, by many accounts. Shit. That's going to be a hard one to land with spring physics. But anyway, Prinny 1 and 2 are like platformer spin-offs, and you know me, I like my platformers. I pre-ordered the physical edition of Prinny 1 and 2 several months ago, and that comes out in October. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to check that out. Yeah. Yeah, I always found that funny how... See, it's not like Mario and Luigi cannot swim in this game. They can swim, but they can only swim in, like, the actual water levels. Like, because that's established, but then... You see, like, a small puddle of water, and then they just, like, die. Like, they can't get out of the water. Okay, turns out there was a mushroom in here the entire time. I was thinking to myself, have I tried up there yet? And no, I didn't. You know something? I could go back and get a fire flower as well. Let's do that. Let's prep ourselves up for D3. Because if I go in this, like, bonus area, I go back before that warp pipe. Yeah, we go back here, so now I can grab a fire flower as well, and we'll be all powered up. There we go. Now you're playing with power. Going back to the topic of artificial scarcity, remember that one time when Nintendo released Super Mario Bros. Cereal, and it had like an amiibo thing inside the box? Like, not an amiibo in the box, it was like... Ah, shit. I think if I angle that right, I can make that without landing on the chocolate block. But I have to like hit the very edge of the green spring to do so. But yeah, it was like Super Mario Bros. Cereal, and like... On the box itself, there was like an NFC chip for like an amiibo thing that you scan for like Mario Odyssey to get like extra shit. Like, you couldn't fucking find that cereal anywhere because, you know, like scalpers bought it and they were like trying to sell it at an inflated price. Gotta love them scalpers. See, here's the thing, the Mario cereal was not a thing over here. Like, over here, the Mario cereal was like an import. Like, you could buy it in, like, import candy shops. But the price was, like, £8, which is, like, almost 3 times what you would be paying for a regular box of cereal, so it was not worth it. Like, £8, I think, is about, like, $12, $13. So, work that out in your head as to how expensive you think that is, if you come from the States. Hey Mario, I'm on top of the stage! I don't care, Luigi. The physics of hitting the blocks in this game are really fucking weird. I don't know why they changed that. I don't know about Mario 3, but apparently the physics for Mario 2 are unchanged, but the physics of Mario 1 in Lost Levels are different in the All-Stars version. Again, don't know why they changed that, but whatever. It's not a game breaker for me. Shit. I tried to hit it as close to the right side of the spring as possible. Once I saw I missed that, I knew I had to, like, course correct. Sorry, I've been stuck on this one for a while. Like, that spring jump onto that block is difficult. I'm like 95% sure I can just skip that whole part if I hit the very rightmost side of the spring. Gah. I guess in this game it does look a bit more like caramel because it's a bit more light brown in colour, but in the NES version it looks more like chocolate. Getting a little bit better going through this stage now. Nope, that's not enough. Right, I think I'll get through this stage within the next couple attempts. I'm close to getting it. Just gonna go get that fire flower real quick and then we'll attempt that end part again. I guess the developers made you think, like, I guess the developers' intentions were if you went in that, like, bonus cloud, like, vine area, it would send you a bit further back in the level to, like, troll you, so you'd be like, haha, you've got to do this part of the level again. But actually, I guess the developers didn't realise that by doing that, you can... Ah! Right, I'm going to stop doing that now, I'm just going to try landing on the chocolate block. But yeah, I guess the developers didn't realise, oh, you could keep getting power-ups if you do that. If you go for the cloud heaven thing. The coin heaven. Right, want to see some skill? Okay, that's not skill. Right, check this out. Never mind. Sorry, I'm just rushing it at this point. I really should stop doing that. I'm trying to style on the level and it's just making me waste more time. So I'm gonna stop trying to pretend to be cool. I already figured out I wasn't cool when I went to secondary school, so yeah. Oh, sorry, high school. Secondary school is what we call it over here in the UK. Yeah, I'm not going to bother going for the fire flower this time. It's just going to be wasting more time. Ah! Luigi's physics, please. I guess instead of trying to land on the block, like trying to, like, you know, stop myself on the block, I'll just jump as soon as I land on it. And then go for the gold flag. So that'll be my plan of attack this time. Right, this will be the one for real this time. I mean it. There we go. I told you I'd mean it that time. Again, spring physics onto like a single tile with like Luigi skidding physics is kinda hard. Finally nailed it. Right, penultimate level, let's go. Just a shitstorm of like bullet bills and hammer bros, this one. Again, pretty much like 8-3 from the first Mario. That was close, that was not. Oh, Kaizo block are we doing now? Okay. Keep away from me. Time to sound constipated as I make these, like, perilous jumps! Yeah, this is pretty much where Bowser's, like, Bowser's budget went. I mean, I guess if you're gonna have to fortify your own, like, last defense, this is how you do it. Just put Hammer Bros fucking everywhere. And bullet bill blasters. What is with that fucking block? Is there something... Is there something... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Okay, so that's just a whole series of Kaizo blocks. I don't know if there's, like, a mushroom there or anything. I got suspicious and I was like, maybe there would be a super mushroom hiding there somewhere in a different block. But no, I think that's just japes. I think that's there to trick you. Yeah. That part sucks. Good. Right, so put your mind into the perspective of like a typical like Bowser's minion sort of thing, like a Bowser's minion, like just any generic minion, like the Hammer Bro, a Koopa Trooper, a Goomba, and they're all out to get Mario. That's their goal. Like that's what Bowser's basically sending them out to achieve, to like defeat Mario or Luigi. And you become the lucky minion that defeats Mario or Luigi. And let's just say, for the sake of argument, that Bowser like awards them with like a medal of like achievement. It's like you did the ultimate like thing that everyone was out to do. Congratulations, here's a medal, here's like your plaque. We'll give you like a hammer as well, sure. And you're gonna be like going down in history as like the all-time baddie of Bowser. Like the right-hand man. Now put your mind into the perspective of a Bullet Bill. You fly toward Mario, you kill him, you're very happy about it, you defeat him, and then you realise, oh shit, I can't stop! I can't stop! Someone stop me! You just fly on forever into space and you can't fucking stop yourself. You don't get a medal, you don't get a ham. I don't know why I just thought of that right now, but yeah, that's probably like a horrible existence to be a Bullet Bill. Like, you achieve your ultimate goal, but you can't, like, get anything in return because you're just gonna, like, keep on flying infinitely. I'm assuming there's a mushroom in there, actually. Is there? Yeah, there is. I don't know why I kept going by that one. Every time I see that textured block, I think it's like a coin block. Oh, no. Ah, oh, shit. Gotta love Luigi skidding in this game. Skid marks. A Bob-omb. Yeah, that's true. Bob-ombs are not in this game, but that's something to think about from Mario 3 onwards. I mean, Origami King kinda dove into that idea a little bit. Without saying too much for those that have not played it yet. Like, they kinda like went into that sort of like concept. About, like, Bob-ombs making an impact. God, it's kind of weird to say that a modern Paper Mario game is going to go down as, like, one of my favourites. Like, Origami King is genuinely good. Yeah, it sucks it's not an RPG. Yeah, it sucks they're dialing back the unique, like, characteristics of, like, Mushroom Kingdom people. And I do wish they would stop doing that and, like, go back to basics. But for what it is, Origami King is genuinely a great game. I would recommend it. Right, time to focus now. I've already spent an hour and a half on this. I would like to get this done soon, so we can move on to some Tony Hawk for the rest of the evening. I knew these last 4 words were going to take me the longest to do. Ah! Okay, so it stops there. Good. What about a paratrooper? He stomps you, but you kill him afterwards. You got the plumber, but what it'll cost you. Yeah, that's true. You know what's funny, actually? I don't know if I can find this. I might look it up afterwards. I don't know if this was specific to Europe or if this was something in the American one, but if you look at the manual for Super Mario Bros., it has like illustrations of like certain things you can do in the game, like different functions and features and like some cool stuff. And toward the end of the manual, it shows you like tips and tricks, like cool stuff you can do. And there's like this one illustration that shows Mario kicking a shell to like knock down other like enemies. But then there's like another illustration that shows the shell bouncing off of a pipe and then Mario's running the other direction trying to get away from the shell. I don't know if that's a European manual or if that's like worldwide manual. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's a really funny illustration. Like when I was younger, I would like look at the manuals for the pictures because I was like 5 at the time when this game was new, or when Mario 1 was new. And I always remembered that one drawing of just like Mario being like, "Oh shit!" and just runs the other way. I'll see if I can find that after I'm done with this level. Ah, fucker. Ugh. Good. No. Okay, final stretch. The final set of steps before Bowser's castle is made of fucking bullet bill blasters, of course it is. There we go. Let me go look for it now, actually, hang on. I'm gonna try finding... Let's see, Super Mario Bros. Manual PDF. I'll see if I can find this real quick. Right, I think I found the PDF. One sec. I'm going to take a screenshot of the illustration. I might drop frames because I'm loading a PDF file as we speak. Yeah, this is the manual. Right, okay, so... I'm gonna take some screenshots, actually, like more than one, because I want to show you this. Like, I want to show you these cool illustrations from the original manual of Mario 1. Because I always loved, like, when you see little drawings and, like, instruction manuals, like, back in the day when you had manuals for, like, video games. Keep in mind, this game didn't have that many manual, like, instructions, but, you know, like, it didn't have that many drawings, rather, like, illustrations. Right, okay, I've taken all the pictures. Let me just get these up on my folder here so I can drag them to OBS. Thankfully, loading that PDF did not fuck up my bitrate or, like, dropped frames. I didn't drop a single frame there. Right, so check this out. We have... I mean, this is not much. This is just, like, one of the pointers, I guess. There's my mouse cursor there, by the way, when I screenshotted that. So that's just, like, one picture of, like, Mario... like, showing you how to, like, get Super Mario and, like, you can jump up onto platforms and shit. Here is some more advanced tips and tricks where you can knock out baddies with the blocks underneath. You can stomp on them, you can kick the shells. But here's the part that I always found hilarious, this one fucking picture here. Where Mario just, like, realizes the error of his ways, and he didn't account for the shell to come back toward him, so he just, like, runs away. I always had memories of just, like, seeing that image when I was younger, and I just love his, like, look at his expression. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Let me just see if I can... There we go, let's just get that zoomed in nicely. That's perfect. Oh, so here's a couple more. Mario bouncing on enemies to get extra points, because there's, like, a points multiplier. And the secret tips and tricks section has its own illustration. Shh! Don't tell anyone! Actually, let's save. Just so I can start back here in case something happens. Right, so final level of the game. I could probably finish this in, like, 15-20 minutes, possibly. Yeah. Alright, just gonna ban that one. Okay, I'm glad that unlike Restream, like banned and deleted messages actually disappear. Right, that was just like a spammer. Hey, you want to become famous? Buy followers! Totally not against Twitch's terms of service, I promise. You'll be rich! Oh no, that's fine, Deej. Usually I ask other people to do that shit for me because I don't pay attention to like the Twitch's tools when I'm like streaming. But now that I'm using like a new program to look at my Twitch messages, all the tools I need are right there, which is very convenient, so I can just quickly like delete the message and ban that person instantly. I'll tell you something else that's cool about this program I'm using. I'm using something called Chatty, C-H-A-T-T-Y. It's like a third-party application where I can see all my Twitch chat messages. Basically, there's a feature that lets you see every message that a person has sent since the start of the stream. So, if, say for example, there's just like this one person that just egregiously keeps asking the same question over and over. Say for example, someone asks, do you have a Mario amiibo like every 10 minutes? I can click their name and see their message history, and I'll see that, and I'll know that they're just like a spammer at that point. So that's a cool feature, I like that. Oh, there's a mushroom there, okay. That's gonna help. I think there's like a fire flower, like a second mushroom that turns into a fire flower later on. I don't remember where exactly. Wow, really? I thought that pipe was where I was supposed to go, but I guess not. Oof. Making all kinds of mistakes today. But yeah, I think me making the transition from multi-streaming on both YouTube and Twitch to just like streaming on Twitch has been mostly beneficial, thankfully. I haven't really seen, like, other than just not being able to stream on YouTube anymore, I haven't seen any major, like, downsides to it. But like I said, streaming on YouTube has become much more troublesome lately because of how YouTube's changed their, like, dashboards and basically fucked up my ability to multi-stream properly. Alright, well at least I didn't die there. Oh hey Mix-Up Cat, welcome to the stream. We're on the final level of this game. Oops. I keep forgetting there's like a big fire bar at the start there. So yeah, since we're playing as Luigi, we've got higher jumps, but we also have the disadvantage of like slippery physics. Like that. There we go. Sometimes I check the walls just in case there's like an invisible block there. Also, this is the weirdest part of the entire game. You're in Bowser's final castle, it's like a dark and stormy night, like you see the thunder, like, from the windows. And then you go through the pipe and then you come outside like a nice sunny, like, Mushroom Kingdom level. So yeah, this to me is like the weirdest part of the entire fucking game, just because of the transition from like that to this. Especially with the happy-go-lucky music. Oh. And then we go back into Bowser's Castle. Oh, bonus area first, then Bowser's Castle. Bap, 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 bap. Right, here we go. The second half of the stage. Where Bowser is. Again, like 8-4, there's 2 Bowsers, so that's the first one. Ah, fuck it. Would have been nice to maintain that mushroom, but I think I get a mushroom anyway when I go see Peach. But yeah, there we go. Didn't take too long to finish that stage. Again, C-3 was the one that took me the longest. I think D-3 was the second longest. Oh wow, look at Peach going fucking ham on Luigi there. You can see several kissing marks. Thank you, Luigi, for restoring the peace to our kingdom. Hurrah to our hero, Luigi!
Hooray for me, Luigi! Oh yeah.
Almost forgot to do that again. I keep forgetting to, like, hit that button. But yeah, there we go. That's for Weege. Right, so that was cool. I finally got through all of that. I'm glad that I played through Lost Levels on the SNES. And I think I streamed, like, the Famicom version under a year ago. So yeah, that's both versions done. Next time, I will stream this, probably on Tuesday, and I will play it with Painter Pup. We're going to play the entire game cooperatively, so I hope you guys look forward to that. I look forward to doing this and finishing the All-Stars collection just before, like, 3D All-Stars comes out.